All right, folks. Tony Doles here again. Ready to do another rant. We're talking about Morgan Wallen today. Again, cancel culture coming after a guy, good singer. He does some songs like Whiskey Glasses things. It's in the country genre. Look here, TMZ put out this deal where the neighbor had filmed him getting out of his truck. They're drunk, him and his friend. He calls his buddy a nigga. Okay, he's talking like every average person nowadays, 30 and under. Okay. Everybody's calling themselves nigga this, nigga that. That's just how it is, man. It's become a popular thing to talk to but when you're talking to your buddies and stuff, it really doesn't have the same effect as when, say, someone's calling someone a racial slur or the N-word. Okay. It's not the same thing. And that's been said by many black folks and stuff all the time. But then they try to say this thing right here. Oh, we can say it, but you can't. White people created the word, folks. Pretty much say whatever we want. You know what I mean? And this is America. Look, we're past all this fucking racial bullshit already. You know, I know in the media, they're trying to push this systemic racism. That's the new thing. Okay. Everybody's racist. All these white people are terrible. The Republicans are Nazis. And come on, white people are, they're all terrorists. Look, I could see some people sitting there saying, oh, we got to get those white people back now. But the fact of it is like this right here, folks. It's not happening. Okay. There's no systemic racism in America. Okay, if I try to hail a cab and a black man tries to hail a cab, a Mexican man tries to hail a cab, a Chinese man tries to hail a cab, they're all going to stop. And the reason is green is the only color that matters. Okay, you understand this is a capitalist country. It has nothing to do with race any further. Okay, in the military, the Marines, when they come in, they tell you there is no longer any white, there is no longer black, there is no longer brown, yellow, red. It is all Marine. You understand? That's how America looks at it as well. There's no colors anymore. Okay, it's the character of the man. That's what matters nowadays. And if you get the character of the man standing there slinging drugs, calling his woman a hoe and a bitch, well, of course, people are going to judge him. It has nothing to do with the color of his skin. It's his character. He's coming in as, a gangster or a gang member or, wanting to be the tough guy. Ain't nobody finding that cool. You know what I mean? Because you're going against, the social norms. You're going against, the laws. You're going against morale. You're going against, everything that American laws stand for. And if you want to break the laws, absolutely. But if you break the law, you're going to jail. It's that simple. If you break the law, you're going to jail. It has nothing to do with your skin color. No one's, oh, well, there's more blacks in prison than there is whites. Oh, if a white man and a black man commit a crime, the black man will get more time. Look here, how about not committing the fucking crime instead of trying to make an excuse for when they get sentenced? Doesn't matter when they get sentenced or a criminal or taking them off the fucking streets. Who cares if they're gone longer or less? It doesn't matter. They're gone. They shouldn't have committed the fucking crime. Going back to Morgan Wallen. Look, folks, he's a typical American youth. You know what I mean? Typical American youth. And you want to sit there and cancel the guys, because he's doing what society does. It doesn't make any sense to me. It really doesn't. So, places like TMZ and stuff like that, they're just scab networks. You know what I mean? They're nothing. They're people who try to find the worst in people to report it to you to make themselves feel better and to collect what? Green money. You know what I'm saying? It's for money. Everything's for cash, man. Quit thinking about the color of people's skin and start thinking about the color of the paper in your pocket or your bank account. How about thinking about your wife and your family, about how they're doing back there at home while you're out there on the corner slanging drugs, okay? Am I going to get canceled because I said slanging? Look, folks, it's stupid, man. All you got to do is look at your neighbor with his character. Don't judge another American besides his character. Even homeless people, even gangbangers, even gangsters, real ones, not these fake wannabe guys, but I mean the actual Chicago, New York gangsters all have respect. You know what I mean? I mean, not all of them, but some of them, you know, the gangsters out there. You know, if you just still show good character, it doesn't matter your color. It doesn't. And that's where you see like the real mafia gangsters, you know, they're in suits, they're taking care of their families. You know what I mean? They got a nice house for their wife, they're letting her do her thing, get her hair done, nails done. That's what it's about, man. Because what's all the money about for anyway? You know, you can't take it with you when you die at all. So anyway, like I said, going back to Morgan Wallen, look, the dude said something all you say today. It's you fuckers that are being judgmental about everything and making it worse. It's you fuckers. This dude's just doing his thing. He was going to his house, man. He had parked his truck and his neighbor filmed him doing that because he was drunk. You know, it's getting to be in America where Americans don't even want to be American no more because of these fucking idiots, you know? Some little freaking man bun wearing, you know, high socks with his freaking flip-flops on motherfucker. You know what I mean? So look, here's what I'm going to say. If you want to judge people, okay, if you want to judge people like that, then it's you that should be canceled because you're not supposed to be judging people anyway, except on their character. So if you're going to be a racist and all that shit, fuck you. That's simple. So judge people on their character and don't be labeled a fucking racist. These people up there in Congress and all that shit, they're a bunch of morons. They're trying to just do for themselves. They don't give a fuck about you or anybody else. These media people, same thing. They don't give a fuck about you or anything else. They're just trying to get ratings and money, coming up with any ridiculous thing to say to get views. Like that fucking Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, what the fuck her name is, coming out of that bullshit about the Capitol riots. She wasn't even there. She wasn't even there, and she's saying how terrified she was locked in her office. She was a quarter mile away, 10 minutes away from the fucking riots. And she wants to go on there and say some stupid shit like she did. She didn't do nothing. She's a moron. She's always been a moron. People vote her in because of her Instagram following. That's it. It's not she's anything. She's stupid. If you listen to anything she says, and they say she's got an economics degree, what fucking college does she go in? Let's cancel that fucking college. How about that? Look, folks, if that's how it's going to be, you know, that's how it's going to be. But if you're going to be a fucking moron in any way, shape, or form about this, you know what? Just try to think another way because, you know, all you're doing is you're starting to destroy the country and destroy people that don't need it. You know, you want to cancel somebody, you know, cancel people that are child molesters, cancel rapists, cancel murderers. You know, cancel those that are stealing from old people and scamming them. Let's cancel those type motherfuckers, you know. Instead, you want to cancel people that's trying to put out, you know, good music, you know, like Marilyn Manson or some shit. You're trying to put out people, you know, cancel people that have, you know, nothing to do for stuff from the past. And if you're going to keep doing that, folks, it's just going to keep destroying our nation. So it's Tony Doles. Tony Doles told you, quit acting fucking stupid. Have a good day.